Hey guys, it is 5:40 a.m. and I'm getting ready to go skiing with Jonah. We're going to Trumlo today and this dude's crazy. He's like, we need to leave Ottawa before 6. So this is really fucking early, but I'm excited to go skiing with Jonah. Woo-hoo.
Huge jump. Hooray!
Guys, I've been working on this harness for New Year's Eve and I have a place where now I have to attach all the beads to the right spot here, but I don't have a mannequin or anything to show it off, so I have to just figure it out like this, and it's really the least efficient way to do things, but I can't think of a better way. And then I have paper clips that I'm gonna mark where this goes, but it's gonna look good in the end. Oh, I also want to say Zoe's here and I've missed her so much and I'm so happy that she's here and she's embroidering some flowers. What do you have to say for my vlog?
Hello, Erin's vlog.
Good.
Hey, it is New Year's Eve and I just had lunch with Pascal, Tobin, and Jill and Miranda, and I had breakfast with Eva, and it's so funny because we were having conversations, both of them about love lives and stuff, except with Eva, both of us have recently gotten out of relationships, or just like we're both very single anyways. And then with like all the people from journalism, they're all like in long-term relationships where they live with their partners, and it's just wild to me the difference in conversation, because Ev and I were talking about like, I don't know, just being messy and making mistakes and stuff, and with Tobin, Jill, and Miranda, they were talking about filing taxes under common law marriage, and I'm like, what? And it's just so crazy that at this age people can be in such different places, I feel like. And just in general, not even relationships, but life, like these people that are my age and like we went to school together, they're looking to settle down. They've got full-time jobs and they're, you know, this is the city that they're gonna live in for the rest of their life, or for like a good while. They're ready to settle down, whereas I feel like I'm only beginning to figure out where I want to live, and I'm planning on living a bunch of different places, and like I'm not gonna stay in one spot for like the next like 5-10 years. Like I can't imagine settling down and committing to something for that long in the next like 5 years or something. That's just not in my life plan. Yeah, I just am reflecting on how life has changed after graduation and how people go on different life paths, because like this is, I feel like for sure after university graduation is a time where people go off into different paths and people diverge. And so being back in my hometown and seeing all these people that I went to school with has really made me reflect a lot on how people have different lives, I guess. But like, I don't know, it's just weird. Something to think about. Also, it's super foggy, look at this. Hey guys! Jinx! I'm gonna kill myself! Don't get pink eye again. Alright, that was a good vlog.
Hello everyone, I'm packing to leave Ottawa. We're gonna leave in 2 hours, but I just wanted to come in here and say that I'm planning on vlogging more, as you've seen in this vlog, because I just feel like my life is interesting and I'm conceited. But no, I feel like it's a good way to update people on my life in Oregon, back in Ottawa, and I also want to be able to look back on my memories and stuff like that. And I had a lot of fun with Vlogmas, so we're gonna do more vlogging. And I've been watching a lot of Soph Mosca's vlogs, and I like how they're just casual and she kind of uses them as a video diary, so that's what I will be doing. Hey guys, I'm in Toronto and I'm about to fly to Banff, so this will probably be the end of this vlog. I've just been thinking a lot about relationships over this break. I feel like just following all the lesbian TikTok drama and like coming back to a space where I have been in relationships and stuff. It was just on the forefront of my brain this whole break. And I was like thinking about myself, and I was like, I feel like I've never been in any normal or healthy relationships before. But then I was also thinking, like, everything I'm comparing myself to are all straight relationships. Like, I didn't really have people like lesbians in my life that were in relationships in that way to compare myself to, or like representation in the media and stuff. Like, of course lesbian relationships are going to be different than straight relationships. So when I like am like, oh, I've never been in like a normal or healthy relationship in terms of the connection with my partner, like, of course it's going to be different than a straight relationship, and there's some things that are consistent, but like I feel like that's maybe like that's something I'm experiencing is like a barrier to understanding relationships, because like the baseline I have to compare to other people and like what I see in the media isn't the same. So I've been thinking about that. I've also decided, I told a lot of people that my motto going into 2023 was stay toxic, because I'm tired of being taken granted for or being the one that's giving more in relationships, because I've always felt like that's what I've been doing. But I think instead I want to reframe that, and I want to carry less shame for my relationships. I don't want to be ashamed of myself. Like, I'm supposed to make mistakes and have fun, and it's not that deep. Yeah, I shouldn't be carrying shame with me about how I've acted. I carry less shame. I've been like, I don't have to be perfect, and I feel like there's an expectation to like approach relationships and be in them very stoically, and you know, if somebody doesn't treat you right, or like knowing your worth and stuff like that, standing up for yourself, like, yes, that's all good, but it's more complicated than that. It's always more complicated than that. And if you're not perfect about that, or if you make mistakes or let emotion rule logic, stuff like that, I carry a lot of shame about that, and I'm embarrassed because like I'm not perfect, but of course I'm not going to be perfect. So I think I just need to work on being kinder to myself when I'm in a relationship and like I make mistakes or I'm just not perfect at it. Yeah, just embracing that it's complicated and there's a lot more factors involved. It's also really hard just like setting boundaries and knowing when to say no and knowing when to take a step back. That's really hard, and whenever I don't make the right decision, like in hindsight, I'm like, I should have stepped back earlier, or I wasn't firm enough on my boundaries. Like, I'm embarrassed about it, but how am I supposed to know? I just need to be more patient with myself.